I am Sterling Pratt again, the author of Pudd'nhead Parenting, and also the host of the Blog Talk radio show, Pudd'nhead Parenting, that airs at 1 o'clock on Saturdays. I mostly try to leave the real technical parts of ADD to the healthcare professionals, but I just want to touch on medication a little bit in this video and in the following one, just so that you'll have a general basis to have that discussion with your mental health care provider, whoever that is that's helping you with your child's ADD. Today I want to talk a little bit about what medication does, both from a technical perspective and from an experiential perspective of what your child's going to experience. We talked a few videos ago about the fact that ADD is a problem with communicating from the central control system in your brain to other parts of the brain that perform various executive functions. This communication happens neuron to neuron through passing neurotransmitters. And so if there's a lack of neurotransmitters in the brain, then the communication is going to be slow or maybe non-existent. So also, if you may have plenty of those neurotransmitters in the brain, but your brain is mishandling it in some way, and the medication addresses both of those conditions. Some medications actually address the lack of neurotransmitters, others address how your brain handles the neurotransmitters and makes it more efficient. The two neurotransmitters that you'll hear about are dopamine and norepinephrine. And you don't have to remember these. Dopamine is kind of a common term that we hear from time to time. Norepinephrine is less common, and there are fewer of the medications that actually deal with norepinephrine. But it's really a fun word to say, so I want to make sure I include it here. So neurotransmitters, dopamine, and norepinephrine is the main focus of ADD medication. Now I want to talk about, from an experiential standpoint, what ADD medication does. Your child is probably going to experience, and I say most here, not all, is going to experience that things are going to slow down for them a little bit. They're going to be able to focus more, and they're going to be able to inhibit their speech and their actions a little bit more. And when they're in a conversation with somebody, they're going to be able to pick up social cues. They're going to be able to hear and write down assignments at school. And if those side effects are there, or I shouldn't say side effects, if those benefits are there, that's going to help your child to start maybe putting some of the management and strategy skills that we talked about into place to make their life manageable. For some, and I'll just touch on this, they feel what they call a zombie effect, where they're shut down a little bit too much, and they have a hard time socializing at all, and they just don't feel like themselves. So just be aware of that as well. Getting the right medication sometimes takes a lot of patience and some trial and error with your psychologist or psychiatrist or family physician. So again, Sterling Pratt, if you have any questions or comments, please email me. I'd love to hear from you at sterling@addparentingsupport.com. Thanks.